We got news that Sophia Di Martino is going to co-star in Loki. Now, there's a bit of conflicting reports because I believe the person who dropped it originally didn't know who she was playing, but Deadline said it's going to be Lady Loki.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you got to think that like the show's about time jumping, so like and like reality hopping. So
see, that's my thing. You know, they've said it's a time traveling multiversal series. It absolutely makes sense to have more than one Loki in there. Why would you miss the opportunity?
And I'm pretty sure you're gonna find more Lokis in that show too.
Oh, I'm putting money on Kid Loki.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So, we're doing Young Avengers. Who's on that one? Let's not do that one.
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty. I mean, look,
it's a no-brainer, man.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at the casting, look at the actress, kind of put two and two together.
I say, to be honest, before Deadline said Lady Loki, I was like Enchantress. I said 100% of casting for Enchantress. Obviously, it wasn't right.
Yeah. I mean, who's to say that character isn't there too? But this is definitely.
My only thing with this is you have Jamie Alexander right there. Lady Loki is Sif, but with Loki in, so why won't you? Why did you be?
I can kind of tell you that it's. I mean, from what I've heard, there was negotiations to bring her in, but like I don't know.
Oh, she say no.
I mean, all I heard is negotiations broke down. Which still baffles me, and I'm not gonna take a jab at her and say like.
But what are you doing then in a minute?
That's what I was gonna say. I was like her TV show I think is ending soon. So she's
blind. Is it Blind Spotting or Blind Spot?
I think it's Blind Spot. I'm not. See, there you go. Nobody knows.
There's two. And I get confused because I think one's a movie. It's like, what's going on here? They made a movie.
But if you look at her IMDb, it's kind of like, I see where your career's heading.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I kind of get it. Like in this day and age, would you really want to play your character, but as Tom Hiddleston? I don't think you would. It's very much like you haven't really got much to chew on, I suppose. But.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to recast it like as not. I don't know. Like I'm kind of glad that it isn't her so much because like it's too everybody's guessing that part already. Like
I mean, everyone guesses everything anyway.
It's true.
That's the problem, when you're working off source material, people are going to figure it out instantly.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that like some people kind of like hint at that stuff, but that's not here nor there.
Hey,
I'm joking. No, I'm not against Jamie Alexander, but like I heard that she's really like I didn't hear specifics. I just heard negotiations broke down. So like
that's a shame, but.
I mean, maybe I don't know. I mean, like the Sith thing, the Sith TV show, Lady Sith thing is it's still kind of.
I assume it's still on the table.
Yeah, it's still on the table. It's still in development. So if she casts herself as that, then you got to go and it just sounds like a lot more.
It's a bit weird. It's like I could have two shows here.
Maybe she thinks that she's worth more than what they're offering. So,
or she's just really humble. So I don't need
to. Someone else can play the part. I have a best friend that needs a job. So.
But then again, if you're doing multiverse stuff, you can still say Martino is Sif because multiverse.
Like the when you do stuff in the multiverse, it kind of like gives you an out for a lot of things.
Yeah, it's such a win-all button. It's like
yeah,
it's on the verge of creative genius, but bankruptcy and laziness at the same time.
Yeah, it's like riding the line between the two. But I'm definitely looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this show more than I was like maybe 6 weeks ago. Just understanding and learning what like the people behind the show and like what they might have to offer the show. At first it kind of sounded lazy to do this whole, where's
he go?
Yeah, but I can't. As much as I love that first idea, excuse me, first idea, I can see how expensive that could have been. It's, like...
Oh yeah, it would have been horrifically expensive, but just it's not like Marvel or Disney short on money.
Yeah.
You can skimp, sure, but at the same time, like you're making the Loki money or Loki show because you're gonna get money.
Yeah,
it's easy money. Just put the money behind the Loki show.
For sure, and you're 100% correct. I think it's, but like I think there's a plan for why they did it.
I assume that for every choice. There's got to be some reason behind it that I'm not privy to, obviously. Because
I mean, I'm not even privy for some of the stuff, and but like I can assume that there was a reasoning behind taking that specific idea over what was presented beforehand, and I mean, I'm saying this as biased as possible, but I trust what they're doing with that. Like,
I got a full faith in them. It's just kind of like that idea was so cool.
Kind of disappointing. It's kind of disappointing, but like
it'd be like the irony that the most Thor thing we have in Marvel would have been the Loki show.
Loki show, yeah. But I think, I mean, and I mean, from what I heard, that the show is kind of limited, so it might not even get a second season. So,
see, that's interesting because the LLC for it's got a 1, which indicates more than 1 season. But
I mean, that's what I heard. I mean, they're not like it's not like 100% confirmed, but like from what I've been told, some of these shows are going to be limited. Like truly limited, like it's not necessarily going to have a second season,
which makes sense. Not everything needs multiple seasons.
Yeah, I think I'll be honest with you. I'd rather have 4 really great seasons or over like 15. I don't know, or 7. Like just give me as long as you give me closure to the characters, I'm good, man. Like you can give me 2 seasons and I'll be fine. Just 2 really really great seasons. Yeah, so I mean,
give me 5 of Wanda. That's fine. Everything else can be 1. Just give me 5 of Wanda. Well, I don't care what she's doing. No.
I think Wanda is probably one of those exceptions, man. I think that they could go pretty much. They can go in and out from like 1 season TV show, next she'd be in a movie, the next in a TV. They got the potential. That character's got the potential to kind of like. I don't want to say unlimited potential, but it's got potential just to carry it.
It's a shame because her character, she's only really got a few big things.
Yeah.
Like noteworthy things in her like publication history. So you can't do much, but at the same time, if you're gonna go an original route, you can do whatever you want. You can do absolutely anything with that character.
That, and she could be in the next. I mean, she still could be in the next iteration of that team too.
I mean, I assume she's going to stay on the Avengers.
Yeah,
why wouldn't she? She's like the win button.
But on the same respect, I can also see her as like an opponent at some point.
True. I'd be horrifically hurt if they made my girl the villain of a movie. I can understand why.
Yeah, like you look at her powers, and then you look at her mental state at the beginning of this TV show, and you could kind of see like she could go either way, and if she did go the later route with being a antagonist, I mean that would be kind of cool because I mean she has that history of being an antagonist.
I mean she does. I don't know how well that would sit in this day and age with I'm mentally ill person now the villain.
Yeah.
I mean sure Joker just kind of did that, and you could probably do a Joker movie or show-esque thing with her really easily.
Yeah, I mean because the show is definitely going to play heavy on the mental. I think. I mean, I'm not saying this as a company man, but I feel from what I've seen that this show will deal with mental stability a little bit more better than the Joker movie.
Oh, good, because that movie had absolutely nothing to say about anything.
Yeah, and it's getting a sequel too, which is like.
No, it's not. No,
oh, it's
that
not?
was all. That was all nothing. Yeah.
Oh, thank God! When I read that, I was like, oh, please God, let this be on Gun's cover, man.
It was funny because like half an hour later, Deadline basically came out and called him clickbait. It's just like all the trades are having a fight.
Oh, that's cute though.
So
I thought that. I mean, to be off that subject, I thought that would have been the stupidest idea I've ever.
Oh, it would have been a mistake. Yeah.
Like, it would have been just like everything that, like, whatever made that movie great to other people, that would have deteriorated everything because people, that movie did warrant a sequel. It only warranted a sequel because of the money. Everything else kind of, it felt like it tied up everything that you needed to tell about that character.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But back to
to move on from that, we'll end that topic there. So if you want to leave all your hate comments, because I said Joker says nothing, fine. Yeah. Give me, before YouTube crashes and burns, give me one last bit of engagement, please. Give me all of it. I don't care if you dislike it. I don't care if you hate it. Just do whatever. Do what you're gonna do. You're gonna do it.
Just go on it, man.
Go balls to the wall.
Throw it against the wall and make sure it sticks.
Before it charred because it imploded.